One of my favorite Korean songs is actually a trot song, and it's called 무조건. So if you're curious about that, look it up after the video. Now, this is just one word, but it has so many different ways that you can use it. What it is, first of all, is a combination of 무, which is a 한자 that pretty much means 없다, to not exist, as well as the word 조건, meaning condition, like the condition for something or the terms for something, and literally means no condition. So unconditionally. But if you only learn this word as unconditionally, you're missing out on the majority of the ways that it gets used. First of all, though, huge thank you to all of my Patreon supporters and channel members for helping to keep this channel going. You are really what lets me continue making videos every single week for you like this one. Thank you again, and if you are interested in becoming a supporter of this channel and helping me to make more Korean content, I will have links to how you can do that in the description box below. Now, unconditionally is probably the most common translation you'll see for this word, but it has several other uses. First of all, it could be used as 무조건, or if you attach 적, which is a word that transforms nouns into adverbs, and I have a separate video about this, which I'll also link in the description if you're interested. Now you can get unconditionally, something that's unconditional, and attach it to other words. But this is not the most common way that it gets used. So let me cover some of the most common ways that you'll see this word. First, we have 무조건 믿다. So 믿다 means to believe, so to believe unconditionally. Well, this is a natural way to say that you'll believe something, no questions asked. So it's similar to unconditionally in meaning, but sounds more natural. So to believe something unconditionally, or to believe something without question. Another common way that you'll translate this is no matter what. So you could think of this one as to believe something no matter what, but you can use this with other verbs as well. Anytime that you would want to say something no matter what. For example, 무조건 갈 거야. 가다 meaning to go, so I will go no matter what. So no matter what, I will go. Translating it as unconditionally with other verbs can sound a bit awkward though. I will go unconditionally, I'll go no matter what. But in Korean, 무조건 here sounds perfectly natural, whereas unconditionally would be a bit awkward. Or you might want to translate this as under any circumstances. Let's change the verb though. 무조건이야. This would sound really awkward to say, it is unconditional, but instead you can translate this as just no matter what. It is unconditional, 무조건이야, under any circumstances. Okay, but there are some completely different ways you can also translate this. 너는, you, 무조건 질 거야. So 지다, to lose. So you are unconditionally going to lose, literally. Translating it here as no matter what you're going to lose could work, but it still sounds a bit fluffy. It's too much. There's another really common, simple way that this also gets translated, and that's just definitely or certainly. You're definitely going to lose. Sounds a lot more natural than you will lose unconditionally, or even you will lose no questions asked. So it doesn't always have to translate as something long or idiomatic. Definitely, certainly is another common way that you can translate it. And the reason is that 무조건, unconditionally, sounds very fancy in English, but in Korean is just a completely normal word that can even be used casually. Okay, I have one more way to translate this. Here are two more short examples. 무조건 갈래요 and 무조건 해요. So I'm gonna go, or I wanna go unconditionally, no matter what, no questions asked. Definitely I wanna go. But there's an even more natural way to translate this, and that is just. I just wanna go. Just as in only. I only wanna go, I just wanna go. Kind of similar to the adverb 그냥. However, 무조건 is a lot more emphatic. It's stronger sounding than 그냥. Or here, 무조건 해요. So not definitely or certainly do it, and not unconditionally do it, but just do it. Again, it has a stronger feeling than using 그냥, so you don't want to use this instead of 그냥, but if you see it and it still seems a bit awkward when you've translated it, try this one. All right, So that is every meaning of 무조건 that I could think of. Are there any others that you can think of? Let me know in the comments below. Again, another huge thank you to my Patreon supporters and channel members for helping to keep the lights on here. If you would like to help support this channel, I'll include links to how you can do that in the description box below. Thank you for watching, and I will see you again next time. 그럼 다음에 또 봐!